This is Paul Gordon with State of Wake, and I am going to tell you why it is that you do not want a civil war or a revolution in America today. If you like this video, at the end, be sure you like, share, comment, and above all else, subscribe to our YouTube channel, State of Wake. I covered this a little bit. I actually covered this in pretty decent detail in the last video, and I wanted to give a Cliff Notes version out there, a 5 minutes or under version of this, which is this: that you are working in the interest of the state, and the state, the mythological beast that exists in the minds of people who empower it. But when they empower it, they have real things like guns and cages and stuff that do real damage to you. So even though it's not real, it definitely has a real effect on you. What's happening in the state today is, well, the fiction of the state, if you will, is becoming more and more exposed. The reason for the existence of this mythological beast called the state is becoming increasingly in doubt. The powers that be are bogged down with an institution which is filled with legacy bureaucracy. Bureaucracy upon bureaucracy upon bureaucracy. Layers and layers and layers of complexity that make the state, well, make it very hard for the state to move with any degree of rapidity. In addition to the bureaucracy that is building up in this mechanism, you also have debt. I don't know how much the United States of America, the coercive enterprise known as United States of America, actually has in debt. It's reportedly 18 trillion. It might be more. And not just the debt of the main hub of power for this coercive enterprise, but all of its subsidiaries, the states and the counties and the municipalities and all that stuff. All of it is building up debt. And it's got all this bureaucracy and it's got all this debt, and it needs more money to feed. What is it feeding? Well, it has to continue to grow the state. It has to, I guess you could say, it has to continue to buy people off. It needs to buy more and more people off. And it buys more people off by giving them benefits of the state. And it does that in a lot of ways. So what you have here is a situation where the state, well, they have to tax you more. They have to pass more regulations, more fines, fees, whatever they can do. They're more and more desperate to get more and more money for this giant monstrosity that has to feed more people, and it has to try to at least pay the interest of debt. And so if you are going to go out and you are going to be for a revolution, a civil war to overthrow the state, what you're essentially going to do is allow the state to reboot. Because I'm assuming if one group is able to consolidate power, and I'm willing to bet that the people in power thinks it's going to be them, they're going to start off with a clean slate. They're gonna sweep away all that bureaucracy, and they're gonna sweep away all that debt. Hey, that's not us, man. That thing doesn't exist anymore. And they're gonna start off anew with people, a fresh new outlook with life, a fresh new emboldened opportunity to promise people this time it'll be different. So think about that before you go out and you eagerly encourage people to revolution or civil war. We want to build liberty where we're at and let this thing collapse on its own weight. Don't do it a favor and give it an excuse to reboot. If you like this video, again, be sure you like, share, comment, and above all else, subscribe to this YouTube channel there. I did it with 20 seconds to spare. This is Paul Gordon.